The Pit and the Pendulum, starring Mr. Raymond Burr. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I was sick unto death with that long agony. And when at length they unbound me, and I was permitted to sit, I felt that my senses were leaving me. The sound of the inquisitorial voices seemed merged in one dreamy, indeterminate hum, from which emerged the syllables of my name.
Jean d'Albret. Captain Jean d'Albret.
Good fathers, gentlemen.
We hear you, my son.
Even now, I have no knowledge of where I am, or to whom I may be speaking.
You are speaking to Fra Pedro de Espila, prior of the Dominicans of Segovia, and Grand Inquisitor over all Spain.
This, then, is the court of the Inquisition?
It is.
But I am French. I am a French officer.
That is true. A soldier and creature of the arch-fiend, the Antichrist, Napoleon Bonaparte, who even now is at the gates of Madrid, while his General La Salle menaces our city of Toledo itself.
Nonetheless, I am a prisoner of war. By what right do you try me in this court?
Let the charges against the prisoner be read.
Item, that on the 4th day of September, in the year of our Lord 1808, the said Captain Jean d'Albret did wed and espouse that most noble lady, the Doña Beatriz Valdez, niece and ward of the
One moment.
Your Excellency.
This marriage was a deplorable thing, if you like. But lawful marriage, however regrettable in a case like this, is no sin or crime.
There are other matters in the indictment.
Then continue, but give us nothing that is not material.
Item, that on the 12th of October, 1808, the said Jean d'Albret, being in command of a battery of light artillery, did direct the fire of his guns against the holy church of Santa Marta the Innocent, and thereby, of his wicked malice, destroyed that church utterly.
Captain d'Albret, is this charge true?
Yes.
You admit it?
Good father, the church blew up, did it not?
Would you boast of your sin, young man?
It blew up because it was stored with kegs of gunpowder for your army. I had every right to fire on it.
And that is all the defense you have to make?
I tell you, I had every right to fire on it, by military law.
Is military law above God's law?
I don't know. I did my duty. Long live the Emperor.
Captain d'Albret, mark what I say. No man, however great his heresy, is condemned to be burnt in the fire if he first recant and acknowledge the error of his ways. Do you so?
I cannot. I was under orders. I obeyed them.
Then, Jean d'Albret, there can be no mercy, no pity, since there is no atonement. The sentence of this court.
I never heard the sentence. I had swooned in terror. Yet, there are shadows of memory which told me indistinctly of tall figures that lifted me and bore me in silence down, still down, until a hideous dizziness oppressed me at that descent into the earth. Then, as consciousness swam back to my wits again, I opened my eyes to see darkness, a damp stone floor, and darkness. Oh, Beatrice, my wife.
Did you call me, Jean?
Beatrice, you? Here in the dungeons of the Inquisition?
No, my poor Jean. I am only here in your imagination.
Am I mad, then?
No, but your brain is fevered. You only think you hear me.
I hear you clearly. You won't leave me.
As long as I am in your heart, I cannot leave you. Have they chained you to the wall?
No. They've taken away my uniform. They've given me sandals and a robe, rough cloth, but I'm unchained.
Can you stand up, Jean?
I think so. Yes.
Then walk. Walk as far as you can. Measure the limits of the cell. This is not a tomb.
I'll try, Beatrice. I'll try. This robe impedes me. The floor is treacherous with slime, but I'll try.
Look out! Are you all right?
I've fallen on my face. The robe tripped me, but...
What is it?
Beatrice, my hand is in front of me, lower than my face, but I feel nothing.
Nothing, Jean?
It's a pit. A deep circular pit. And I fell on the very edge of it.
They would have had you walk into it.
Yes.
But you didn't. You're saved.
Saved, Beatrice? Saved? Saved for what? At last, a deep sleep fell upon me, a sleep like that of death. How long it lasted, I know not. But when I opened my eyes once again, I could see. Yes, see. My prison was large and lofty, its walls formed of massive iron plates. A wild, sulphurous luster, I could not trace its origin, lit up the dungeon and the circular pit. I could see, but I could not move. I lay on my back on a low framework of wood, securely bound by a long fastening resembling surgical bandage. The bandage passed round and round my body, leaving at liberty only my head and my left arm. With much exertion, I could supply myself with food from an earthen dish on the floor beside me. It was meat, highly seasoned, and there was no water. Beatrice? Beatrice, where are you?
I am here, Jean.
Your voice sounds stronger, and I can see you.
You are weaker, my dear, and more fevered.
Look, Beatrice.
Where?
At the ceiling of this room, 30, 40 feet up. What do you see?
I see, painted on the ceiling, a figure of Father Time.
Yes, but this Father Time carries no scythe. He carries instead what looks like a gigantic pendulum from an ancient clock. And the pendulum is moving.
Painting cannot move.
Yet I swear the pendulum did. It swung a little back and forth, just like a real pendulum. Beatrice, take care.
Take care of what?
Take care of the rats. The rats from the pit. They're swarming out in dozens. You can see their eyes glitter. What do they want?
They've caught the scent of the meat in the dish beside you.
Oh, but they'll not get it. Now go away, you vermin.
Goodbye, Jean, goodbye.
Beatrice, I can hardly hear you.
You're sending me away, Jean.
Sending you away?
My poor loved one. You can't bear to see the rats running about my feet, can you? Even when you know I'm not here.
Beatrice?
It's true, Jean. You're sending me away.
Yes, it's true. The cell's swarming with vermin. There are others I would rather see here. I would rather see...
Call me Captain Dalbray. Then in spirit I am here.
Would you were here in the flesh, Fra Antonio.
Listen, Captain Dalbray. Do you hear anything?
Yes, I hear something.
Turn your eyes upwards. Look at the ceiling.
The pendulum.
Aye, the pendulum.
It has descended.
Only a foot or so as yet. As you notice, it is not really a pendulum.
No?
No. Its underside is a crescent formed of razor-sharp steel. A ponderous weight, Captain Dalbury. Its movement is slow now, but soon it will take on momentum. It will swing wider and wider, and with each broad movement it will creep a trifle lower. Directly over you. Directly above the region of your heart.
How long before?
It will not be too soon.
But how soon?
Who can tell?
Days. Who can say how long it was? It might have been many days before that hideous blade swept so closely as to fan me with its acrid breath. Down, still unceasingly, still inevitably down. Sharp steel was within 3 inches of my chest, and then, only then, Beatrice!
I hear you calling, Jean. I am here.
Oh, Beatrice.
Is there no hope, my dear?
How can there be? 10, 12 more passages, and it will fray the threads of my robe, only lightly as a razor in a delicate hand. There will be many more sweeps down before it bites deep. I can't escape it. And yet... if I could only use my wits...
You kept me away from you, Jean. You locked me out of your thoughts. If I'm here only in your thoughts, why should I fear the rats?
The rats? They still swarm here?
Across the floor and over the meat platter. They've taken nearly all your food.
Yes, they're ravenous. They have sharp teeth. The meat is oily and spiced. If I take what remains of it, scatter you vermin. Rub that meat on the bandages that hold me here.
Try it, Jean, try.
Oh, it may be too late. If I move my body a fraction of an inch up...
Try it, I tell you, try.
Can I stand those rats crawling across me? Can the flesh bear it?
One of them has leaped on the wooden framework. Another follows. They're gnawing at the bandage.
7, 8 more sweeps of the pendulum.
Does the bandage give way?
A little.
Lie still, Jean, lie still.
10 dozen rats now. Is death, I wonder, worse than this disgust?
A dozen sharp knives could do no better. The bandage is loosened to ribbons. If you move sideways carefully and drop to the floor.
Beatrice, I can't move. My arms and legs are numb. There's no power
The steel has frayed your robe. A moment more will be too late. Try.
Then, with all the strength that is in me and the hatred I bear my enemies...
You're free!
A second time. Free.
See, Jean, the pendulum stops. They're drawing it back up through the ceiling.
Each move I make is watched. You never doubted that.
No. Yet with all they could do to you, they have failed twice.
They will not fail a third time, my dear.
Listen, what's that?
A groaning. A grinding as of metal.
It is only the cogwheels of the pendulum.
I think not, Beatrice.
Why not?
It seems to come from behind these iron-plated walls. It seems to shake the dungeon as a mill wheel might shake it.
Stand up. Get off your knees.
I can't, Beatrice. I can't endure anymore. Don't you sense even now the odor of heated iron?
Heated iron?
The walls are beginning to glow red. Oh, Beatrice, I have been much humbled. But I won't have you see me in tears. Now I order you to go.
Jean, in the name of heaven.
Yes, in the name of heaven, go. suffocating heat pervaded the prison. I could draw no breath of air into my lungs. Against the loom of that fiery destruction, the cool pit beckoned, hideous with crawling things.
Does the pit please you, Captain Dalbray?
You again.
Do you find its contents pleasing?
No more than your company.
And how shall you avoid it? Look.
This dungeon has changed its shape.
That is true. The walls are closing in. It was formerly a square, and now it is flattening slowly toward the center.
To force me into the pit?
Of course.
It will force you along with me.
Again, apparently you must be told, Captain Dalbray, that you are speaking only to your own sick fancy. I am not here at all.
And now, flatter and flatter grew the red-hot walls. I shrank back, but the closing walls pressed me relentlessly onward toward the loathsome pit. At length, for my seared and writhing body, there was no longer an inch of foothold. I screamed once. I tottered on the edge of the pit. I averted my eyes. Then, there was a discordant hum of human voices. There was a loud blast as of many trumpets. The fiery walls rushed back. An outstretched arm caught my own as I fell fainting into the abyss. The outstretched arm of General LaSalle. The French army had entered Toledo. The Spanish Inquisition was in the hands of its enemy.
Suspense. And the producer of CBS Radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
Some people are just too good to be true. They sacrifice their lives on the altar of service, the modest martyrs of everyday life. Their examples shine like so many bright and valiant lights in this black and naughty world. But perhaps their reward is not in heaven, but right here on earth. Perhaps they are the world's most colossal egotists, who presume to think they can change venality, greed, and sloth by blind humility. They serve, they suffer, they sacrifice, and who knows, perhaps they enjoy every agonizing minute of it. Listen then, as Miss Kathy Lewis stars in Everything Will Be Different, which begins in just a moment.
Now, Everything Will Be Different, starring Miss Kathy Lewis. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Herb, there's something I've got to tell you.
You go ahead, Cheryl. I'm all ears, the fellow says.
I haven't had a friend for such a long time. A friend to talk to, you know, like you.
Yeah, I know. You mind if I freshen up my drink before you get started with a confession?
Go ahead. You ought to know where everything is by now.
Yeah.
That's what I like about you, Herb. You always bring your own bottle. Perfect gentleman.
I'd die of thirst if I waited for you to furnish the booze.
Oh, I'd serve liquor if I could afford it. Just because I don't drink is no reason to spoil other people's fun.
Well, that's what I like about you, Cheryl. You're so broad-minded.
Well, live and let live, I always say.
Well, what do you got to tell me?
Herb, I'm not what you think I am. I was married once.
So what else is new?
Don't laugh at me, Herb.
All right. All right, I'll be serious. How's about a little kiss?
Bert, don't go and
Ah,
spoil
don't you
everything.
think it's about time we got better acquainted? We've been seeing each other now 3-4 months.
3 months, 2 weeks, and 4 days.
You've been counting.
Ever since the day you got mixed up down at the plant and came into personnel when you were looking for accounting.
Well, you have days like that.
Sorry?
About what?
Getting mixed up down at the plant, that's
Oh. Are you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I won't know until I tell you about my husband.
Well, you're not still married.
Oh, no. He's dead.
Well,
Only, you see, Herb, they said I killed him.
Now, starring Miss Kathy Lewis, Act 2 of Everything Will Be Different.
Well, did you kill your husband?
I failed him. He needed me, and somehow I failed him. I don't know how. I gave him everything, all of me. Somehow it wasn't enough.
Some guys are like that, never satisfied. Yeah, but this one is dead. Let's forget him.
I can't. Not until I've told you all about it.
Okay, hon, let's have it.
Well, we sort of went together for a long time. It was a crazy kind of thing because Walter was a crazy kind of fellow. I wouldn't hear from him for days, and then all of a sudden he'd call up at the craziest times. Hello?
Hiya, doll.
Wally, do you know what time it is?
Time to see you, baby.
Nearly 11 o'clock.
Crazy. Meet me down at Nino's in a half hour.
Wally, I was getting ready for bed. I've taken off my face and
Well, put it back on and meet me down at Nino's.
Wally, have you been drinking?
Oh, I've had a couple.
Wally.
Oh, now you know me, doll. I can handle it. Nino's in a half hour, eh?
All right, Wally.
Crazy.
Wally,
Yeah, doll.
don't be late.
11:30 in the back booth.
I'll be there, Wally. We always sat in the back booth at Nino's. It was dark there and romantic-like. There wasn't any rock and roll on the jukebox, just pretty Italian songs. Only this night, like so many others, Walter was late.
Hiya, doll. Been here long?
I was just about to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got hung up. Hey, Nino, bourbon and ginger.
Wally, please have some coffee.
I don't want any coffee.
Why, Wally?
Why what?
Why do you drink so much?
Well, why not? Look at the kind of life I lead. A crummy job that got no future in it. A lousy furnished room to hang my hat in. Nobody to care about me.
I care about you.
You do?
Do you think I'd come down here in the middle of the night to be with you if I didn't?
Yeah, and that's another thing. We never get a chance to be alone. Always meeting on street corners or lousy bars. What kind of a life is that? You go back to your furnished room and I go back to mine. We're just as lonely as if we didn't meet at all. A man ought to have a home. And a wife to come home to. And good hot food on the table. A man ought to have someone to take care of him.
And a woman ought to have someone to take care of.
Sure. It works both ways. Why don't we?
Why don't we what, Wally?
Get married. Why not?
Because you haven't asked me.
I'm asking you now.
I'd marry you in a minute, Wally. Except for one thing.
What?
You're drinking.
Oh, now, don't worry about that. Once we're married, what do I have to drink about? Will you marry me, doll?
Yes, Wally, I will.
Great. Hey, Nino, make that a double, hey? I got something
Wally,
to celebrate.
now, please.
Oh, now, don't worry, honey. Don't worry. You'll see. After we're married, everything will be different.
I believed him. I think anything as important as marriage is bound to change a person, don't you? In time. Of course, Wally didn't change right away. He was even late for the wedding. When he got there was liquor on his breath. But after all, a man only gets married once. Of course, we didn't have the time or the money for a honeymoon, but after a while, Wally got a better job. We were able to buy this house. I could quit my job and work full-time at the job a woman's best qualified for, making a home for her husband. That's you, darling?
Yeah.
You're home right on time.
Yeah, the fight's on in 5 minutes.
Dinner'll be ready in a jiffy.
I'll have it in here on a tray.
Oh, Wally, it's such a nice dinner. Swiss steak, mashed potatoes, and salad. Can't you eat at the table?
You wouldn't want me to miss the fights, would you?
No.
Then, like I said, I'll have my dinner in here by the TV. Okay?
Okay, dear. Wally. Are you asleep?
I was.
I can't sleep.
So why should there be two of us?
Wally.
What?
Let's go out some night.
Out?
Yes. Friday, say that there's a good movie at the drive-in.
You get good movies on TV. A little old, maybe, but good.
Oh, I don't care about the movie. But just let's go out.
What's the matter? Don't you like your home?
Yes. Oh, yes, Wally. But I'm in it all day
And
long.
I'm out of it all day long. When I come home, I don't want to go out again.
But just once in a while.
Listen. What do you got to complain about? You got everything a woman should want, haven't you?
Yes.
The trouble with you is you haven't got enough to keep you busy.
Oh, I keep busy enough.
Maybe what you need is a baby. That'd make things different.
A baby. Yeah. Maybe things would be different if I had a baby.
They sure would. Now shut up and go to sleep, will you? Did you have a baby?
No. He never mentioned it again.
Guy must have had rocks in his head. Nice-looking gal like you. Hey, running out of ice. Oh, well, who needs ice? I'll just set the bottle down here beside me. There we are. I'm sorry for the interruption.
That's all right.
Well, what happened next?
Well, there was this woman lived next door. She was just about the only friend I had in the neighborhood. She used to drop in about every afternoon for a cup of coffee. She kept telling me,
Honey, you don't know when you're well off. You got a good man. A good, steady provider. Don't let him get away from you. Now, what if he doesn't take you out as much as you'd like? He comes home every night, doesn't he?
Yes.
Not like that rat I was married to. With him, it was anything in skirts. Or capri pants. Anything but me. Well, I fixed him good. I took him for everything he's got, so what have I got? A house, an empty house, and no one to come home to it.
You sound so bitter.
I am. I got a right to be.
I guess you have. I guess I haven't.
Yeah, that's right, honey. You got it made. So play it smart. You want to go to the movies. Your husband wants to look at TV, so let him. And take in a movie by yourself every now and then.
Oh, I don't think he'd like that.
Won't hurt to try, will it?
Well, I did try. To my surprise, Wally didn't make any objection. So I started going out to the movies by myself a couple times a week. And if this arrangement wasn't the most desirable, at least it did get me out of the house, back into the world, even if it was a world of make-believe. One night I did what I'd never done before. I walked out in the middle of a show. It was just too dull. And when I got home, I let myself in by the kitchen door, and the first thing I noticed, it was so quiet. The TV in the living room was turned off. At first I thought Wally had gone out, and then I heard a voice. A woman's voice.
Your wife will be home.
Nah. She always sits through the second feature.
Well, I gotta be getting home.
Oh, now, come on, one more drink, eh? One for the road.
Oh, you twisted my arm.
Crazy. I'll be right back, eh?
Hey, what are you doing here?
I live here, Wally. Remember?
What's the idea of sneaking up on me like this?
Your face is smeared with lipstick, Wally. Don't you want to wipe it off?
I like it that way.
I see.
Honey, who are you talking to out there?
My wife, Shirley.
Shirley? Why, hello, honey. I just dropped in to ask you for that recipe you told me about the other day, and your husband insisted I have a little drink with him, and so I did.
So I see.
Well, I guess I'd better be toddling off home.
That's right. You'd better.
Well, good night, all.
Well?
Oh, stop standing there with that long-suffering, holier-than-thou look on your kisser. Get off my back.
You're drunk.
Yeah, I'm drunk. And I'm going to get drunker.
Give me that bottle.
Yeah, sure I will.
I said give it to
Hey, now,
me.
be careful. It's my last bottle.
If only it were.
Who do you think you are?
Your wife, Walter. And I try to be a good wife. I try to do for you the way you want. I must be a failure. Or what I saw here just now couldn't be. And in my house, in the home I tried to make for you.
Oh, why don't you knock it off? This is the first time she's been over here.
Oh? The other times you've gone over there? Is that it? Is it?
What if it is?
Why, Walter? Why?
Why? Look in the mirror and you'll see why. Come on, look at yourself. You ain't as young as you once was. You're getting flabby and wrinkled, and you never laugh. Oh, you're a sad sack to live with, kid. A dull one. Now, you take this Thelma, babe. She's a barrel of laughs. It never hurts anyone to laugh. Never hurts anyone to love his neighbor, neither. They tell us to love our neighbor, and that Thelma sure makes it easy. Oh, cut out the hysterics and give me that bottle. I need another drink.
No!
I said give it to me.
No!
It's my last bottle. You broke my last bottle, you...
He whirled around, snatched a knife from the rack on the wall, and started for me. I still held the neck of the broken bottle in my hand. He lunged at me. I threw up my hand to protect myself, and he got the jagged bottleneck in the face. He stumbled past me and fell. Somehow he fell on the knife. And he lay there on the kitchen floor, quite still. And I knew that he was dead.
Now, starring Miss Kathy Lewis, Act 3 of Everything Will Be Different.
Oh, you poor kid.
I had to tell you, Herb.
Oh, I'm glad you did. I'm so glad you did. I never heard a sadder story in my whole life. No ice. We out of... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're out of ice. Well, we still got booze, so who needs ice? So, go on.
Well, that's all there is to it. At first, the police thought I'd done it. Circumstantial evidence.
Oh, yeah.
But after they heard my story a half dozen times and checked his fingerprints on the knife handle and took pictures, all the things they do, they called it accidental death. But I don't know. To me, it's the same as if I had murdered him.
Oh, Cheryl, honey, how can you say that?
Because at that moment I wanted to murder him. I wanted him to be dead.
Yeah, but you didn't kill him.
Didn't I? If I hadn't broken his last bottle, he wouldn't have come at me with that knife. And if I hadn't cut his face with that bottleneck...
Then he'd have killed you with that knife.
Maybe not. Oh, anyway, he wouldn't have stumbled and killed him.
Now, look, hon, this is silly. Mm-hmm. You can't go on through the rest of your life blaming yourself.
Don't you think I'm to blame?
No, of course not. Now, come on, hon. How about that little kid?
No, wait.
Come on.
No, wait, Herb. There's one thing that worries me about you.
What, hon? What?
Well, you're drinking.
What? Oh, that? Well, all right. You can stop worrying. That's the last of the bottle.
Why do you drink so much, Herb?
Well, I don't know. Out of loneliness, I guess. You talk about loneliness? I got nobody either. And all right, I might as well say it. I've been thinking now a long time about you and me. You all alone in this house, me all alone, that little furnished room. I've been thinking, why don't we get married?
You mean even after what I just told you?
Sure, that's all over with. That's dead and gone. How about it, Cheryl?
Well, I must admit the thought has crossed my mind.
Only what?
I do worry about your drinking.
Oh, forget it, hon. You'll see. Once we're married, everything will be different.
Suspense, in which Miss Kathy Lewis starred in Everything Will Be Different, written, produced, and directed by William N. Robeson. Supporting Kathy Lewis in tonight's story were Lawrence Dobkin, Virginia Gregg, and Peter Leeds. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Mr. Dennis Day starring in Like Man, Somebody Dig Me. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Suspense. And the producer of CBS Radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
They call themselves the Beat Generation, by which they do not mean defeated. They mean beatific, which is to say, blissful. They're cool, man. They're way out there. They dig jazz, which has no melody, and poetry, which makes no sense, at least to the rest of us squares. They're kids seeking an answer, and to the Beat Generation, the answer seems to be found in inaction, in non-feeling. They couldn't care less. But face a beat cat with reality, face him with murder, and what happens? Listen then as Dennis Day stars in Like Man, Somebody Dig Me, which follows in just a moment.
Like Man, Somebody Dig Me, starring Mr. Dennis Day. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Man, like crazy. Man, I dig everything. I dig Zen and underarm deodorant. I dig Elvis Presley and Sputnik. I even dig people that drive right on by when I'm hitchhiking. People call me the tennis shoes, because I wear them and because I'm always on the move. But mostly 'cause I'm cool, man. I could stand out here in the middle of this desert all day. And you know something? It wouldn't bother me.
You want a lift?
Hey, I'm with you, chick.
How far you going?
I just stick with Route 66, man, on to the ocean.
We're on our way to Las Vegas.
You going to California?
Like I wrote a poem, man. I want to read it to the Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific Ocean?
Well, I already read it to the Atlantic.
Well, if you read it to the Atlantic, why bother to read it to the Pacific?
Man, have you ever read a poem to the Atlantic in January?
Well, no,
Oh, man.
We almost didn't stop for you.
You know, most people won't take a chance on hitchhikers these days.
Yeah, you're lucky we picked you up.
Hey, look, man, I don't know what you want, but I ain't got it. I got no rose to pin on you, no medals. Dig? I just stand by the road with my thumb up. If you want to pick me up, cool. If you want to drive on by, too cool. If you want to stop the car and let me out, that's okay with me. Because, man, I'm cool. I just don't care. You're the driver and I'm just along for the ride. You dig?
I'm just making conversation.
Uh-huh. If you're going to Vegas, man, you'll have to turn off at Kingman. I don't dig Vegas. Vegas is the squares. Right now I'm going to get some shut-eye. Oh, I'm tired, man. The cops run me out of town last night for building a fire to keep warm. Oh, I'm tired, man.
You mean just for building a fire?
Like, how was I to know all that wood was somebody's house? I pulled down the lids of my eyes and made like I was asleep. But it was all I could do to keep from busting out laughing. It was kicks, man. These squares were real kicks.
Walter, turn on the radio.
Okay.
Walter, I don't like that man.
Oh, Mary, don't be...
His voice down. Do you want to wake him up? I think he's crazy, and I think he's dangerous.
Honey, he's perfectly harmless. I see his type on the road a lot lately. It's kind of a fad. They call themselves the Beat Generation. Pretend that nothing matters to them anymore. They just drift. He's harmless.
Well, just the same, I wish we hadn't...
We interrupt Matinee Melodies to bring you another bulletin on the killer who's been terrorizing southern Nevada.
Walter, listen.
The hatchet maniac's fourth victim was just found brutally murdered in the small Nevada town of Searchlight, not far from the Arizona border. Only one eyewitness has seen the killer. She describes him as being medium height, dark coloring, wearing a red nylon jacket and tennis shoes.
Walter, he...
Use your head,
Turn it out.
Mary. We're in Arizona.
But the description fits. And he could be carrying anything in that bag of his.
You want to look in a bag, like?
I thought you were asleep.
Don't jump. Stay cool. I'll put it in the front seat and you can see. Man, it don't even zip it shut. So what do you dig inside? A bottle of wine from the supermarket, typewritten copies of my poems, a clean shirt with a dirty collar. Man, I travel so light I don't even dig toothbrushes. So what am I going to do with a hatchet? Man, there's one thing about squares. They never ever learn.
This is Kingman, buddy. Where do you want to get out?
Anywhere.
We've got to get some gas, too.
Oh, that's strange. The streets are almost deserted.
With that maniac running loose, everybody's probably locked up indoors.
Walter, shouldn't we have turned off by now? We're just about out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's a place. See? Talk, food, and gas. Look, why don't we pull in here and ask and get some gas at the same time?
I don't see anybody.
Like maybe they're closed.
Lights are still on. I'll go inside.
Leave me, Walter.
There's nothing to be afraid of, man.
Well, I'm certainly not going to stay out here alone.
Like, thanks, chick.
Walter!
Like, who was I to stay in the car when the party's inside? Just as we go through the front door, some cat hustles in from the kitchen, wiping his hands on his apron.
Oh, there you are. I didn't hear you drive up.
Walter, you've got blood on your hands.
Mary.
Please don't be lying. Tomorrow's special's chicken and dumplings. Somebody has to kill the chickens. That's why I didn't hear you drive up.
Oh.
We need some gas.
Yeah, man. Like gasoline?
Man, like right away I got eyes to see this cat ain't nobody's pop. And he ain't never run no gas station before. What do you think? I'm going to tell these squares? I drop my bag at the end of the counter, and then I walk around to the back of the station and scrub some of the dirt off my face. It takes me quite a while to scrub, but I come back around the station just in time to see the two squares drive off down the road. And what do you think happened? Instead of turning right to go to Vegas, they turn to the left. And when I come in the cafe, I surprise this cat behind the counter.
Oh, hey, man, you walk up on people like too quiet.
That's why they call me the tennis shoe.
Look, you're hip. They call me the cat.
I can tell why. Hey, where'd those two squares go?
Mexico.
Mexico? They said they were going to Vegas.
Yeah, I know. They asked me where to turn, and I told them. If they drive long enough, they'll wind up in Mexico.
Man, you are too cool. I leave the cat and I'm walking west on 66 with my thumb ready. 10, maybe 15 minutes at the most, when the squad car with the flashing lights screams up to a stop. Oh, right away they pull out those big, shiny pistols. And right away, I know what they're thinking. This is really gonna be crazy.
Hold your hands in the air.
Man, like always.
Hold them up high if you don't want your head blown off. That's better. Let's search him, George.
Hey, easy, man. I laugh when people do that.
He's clean. What you got in the bag?
I got goodies for Grandma. You dig Grandma?
Now step away from it. See what's in the bag, George.
Okay.
I got it. What is it? We've got him.
Like got who, man?
This is the hatchet killer, Charlie.
I look over to dig what's in the bag, and I almost flip. There, on top of the clean shirt with the dirty collar, on top of all that cool poetry, on top of an almost full half bottle of wine, there's this hatchet I never seen before. Man, like I'd laugh. But the hatchet is all bloody.
You'd better give us your name and give it to us fast.
I told you, man. I'm the tennis shoe.
I don't like your flip attitude.
So flip, man, flip.
I don't know whether you realize it or not, but you're in bad trouble. You've been caught with a murder weapon and no identification and no alibi.
I told you my story, but you don't dig it.
You expect me to believe that you've just been passing through this state?
Don't forget that Bronson cat in Gallup, New Mexico. He's all the alibi I need. I was swinging at a party at his place last night. All night. He digs me, so I'm not shook. This is a new kick, Daddy-O. I ain't never been up for murder before. Oh, it's too cool. Just giddy up a little big
Kingman Sheriff's Office. Yeah, he's here. It's the Gallup Police. Hello. Hey, you got him there with you? Put him on. Will you shut up so I can hear? Hello? Mr. Bronson, this is the Kingman Sheriff's Office. We got a man here that says you know him. Was at a party at your place last night. Calls himself the tennis shoe. What? Just a minute. Said you never heard of you.
Hey, let me talk to him. Hello, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, this is me, the tennis shoe.
And you, like I know.
Well, tell the man.
I would, but I keep forgetting.
Hey, Bronson, look, this is for real. They're trying to pin a murder on me.
Crazy, man. You were way out there. Way out. Murder. What kicks?
Like, man, will somebody dig me?
Now, do you want to tell me why you killed him?
Yeah, but I didn't.
You were carrying a hatchet that killed 5 people. How did it get in your bag?
The cat must have put it there.
Who's that?
I told you already. You know, the guy that was at Pop's place.
Who else saw him beside you?
I told you, the 2 squares. What give me the lift?
The man and woman you sent in the wrong direction?
I didn't send him in the wrong direction. The cat did. He's cool. He did it for a kick.
You killed the old man for a kick?
No, I'm innocent. It's all a collection of circumstances. I'm just a victim of the world, man.
Take him down and book him for first-degree murder. What's going on out there?
Almost everybody in town's out front. They're yelling for the hatchet killer.
You aren't going to let him in here, Chief, huh?
Yeah, if they make up their mind they're coming in, it's going to take more than me to stop them.
Well, you can't let him get me. Don't pay any attention to him, Daddy-O.
I'm going to go out there and try and talk him out of it.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a chance to speak my mind. Quiet down. Quiet. We're all friends and neighbors. I know how you all felt about Pop Daniels. He was a friend of mine, too. But I know you all well enough to know that you all want to see justice done.
That's what we brought the rope for. We want the killer.
Now, quiet down, man! Quiet down!
It's like a nightmare. A million hands pull and drag me out of the jail across the street and into this sleepy little park in the center of town. I try to laugh, man. I mean, it's a new kick being carried around like that. I try to laugh. Yeah, but no laugh comes out. And then I see this rope, the one with the long knot in it. And all of a sudden, I know that the only cat that's going to be swinging at this party is me.
Whatever possessed that man at Pop's place to give us the wrong turn?
Oh, I should have paid more attention to my sense of direction.
All that driving, and here we are right back in Kingman. Well, there was nobody in the street when we came through, and... Well, now, look at that crowd over there in the park.
Probably a political rally of some sort.
No. Look at that rope. They're going to hang somebody.
Hey, old-timer. Yes, sir? What's going on?
I caught that fellow what's been going around chopping up people over in Nevada. But he sure made a mistake when he killed old Pop Daniels here in Kingman this afternoon. We don't put up with that kind of
Look
thing.
at that man they're putting the rope on. Isn't that the
That's
same...
our hitchhiker. They're making a terrible mistake. He was with us all afternoon.
Walter, where are you going?
They'll hang him if I don't stop him.
Come back here. They'll hang you, too.
Hey, man, give me a break.
Wait.
I didn't do it. Wait, listen.
This man is innocent.
Mistake.
Let me through here.
Somebody.
Let me through.
Dig me.
He's innocent. I can prove it.
Get out of here.
Prove me. Give me a chance and listen to me. If you hang him, you'll hang an innocent man. I can prove he's innocent. Because he was with my wife and me all afternoon.
Man, am I glad to see you. After that, it really wasn't any trouble. They told the cops where I'd been. The cops were mad because I wasn't the killer, but there wasn't anything they could do about it. And the next morning, I walk out of jail into the sunshine and the fresh air. Like, man, it's really great to be alive. And the world looks good. Even people look good. I walk down the main drag, and in less than 5 blocks, I pass a little kid that tries to con me into buying up all his newspapers so he can go home early. A neon sign that screams good food and dance. 100 cars driven by guys that don't own them. And no apology for some guy I bumped into. And then I start wondering, what am I so gone about?
Young man.
Yeah, like?
I wonder if you'd be so kind. You see, my daughter let me out of her car. She told me the optometrist was straight ahead. And somehow I got turned around. Would you lead me to the right door?
Optometrist?
Yes, I broke my glasses this morning.
Well, Grandma, I don't know how you did it, but you drifted yourself down about 2 doors. Here, take my arm.
Oh, thank you so much. You're such a kind young man.
Hey, watch it. There's a step here.
Oh, my, it's cool in here.
Well, I didn't know you were hip, Grandma.
And what nice music on the radio.
Yeah, Mom, it's way out. Hey, look, here's a chair. You sit down.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, my, whatever would I have done without you?
Shh. There's a sign over there that says, quiet, please. I'll tell the receptionist you're here. Don't go away.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Are you one of the family or a friend of the deceased?
Oh, it's my mother. Yeah, she doesn't want to view the body. She just wants to sit here and meditate about the dearly departed.
I see.
Yeah. Just leave her alone with her thoughts. I'll be by and pick her up in a while.
We do our best to be a comfort in a time of trial and stress.
I get out of the street and I hot-footed way out in the desert before I fall down and bust out laughing. I think of that old chick sitting in that bureau parlor waiting for a pair of glasses. And I just about crack up, man. Oh, I crack. One thing about squares, man, they just never, ever learn.
Suspense, in which Mr. Dennis Day starred in William N. Robeson's production of Like Man, Somebody Dig Me, written by George Bamber. In tonight's story were Lillian Bayeth, Bill Quinn, Jack Moyles, Paul Frees, and Charles Seal. Listen again next week when we return with Miss Agnes Moorehead starring in Head Shrinker. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
You would think that the people who are closest to you are the people you know best. But sometimes you discover that they are the very people you don't know at all. People who live in a private world, a private room. And so, Suspense brings you Room 203 by Milton Lewis. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
It was exactly 1 year after I married Tony, our anniversary. I managed to get away for a couple of days from the newspaper where I work. Tony and I were going to celebrate. And it all started out gaily enough. We went back to the same hotel where we'd spent our honeymoon. The bellboy took care of our luggage and was hanging around for a tip.
You're on the south side. Better breeze this side of the hotel.
Oh, it's very nice, very nice. Here you are.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, Chris, this is a lovely room.
I'm glad you like it, darling.
And where did those flowers come from?
Oh, I guess they came from an admirer.
Oh, Chris, they're beautiful. You're the most thoughtful husband in the whole world, and I love you.
Roses for the first anniversary, orchids for the second, and maybe a mink coat for the third.
Well, that sounds nice, but unnecessary. And what about the 4th, 5th, and 6th?
I don't know. Really, darling, we better get ready. I made a reservation for us in the page room. The show goes on in just about, 15 minutes. Here, feel. Think I need a shave?
I think you'd better. And I have to get my dress out. I hope it isn't too wrinkled.
I got my shaving things out of my suitcase and went into the bathroom. I was just about to lather up when I heard Tony scream. Tony, what is it? What's the matter?
Over there in that room.
Where? What room?
That one across the courtyard. Oh, the light just went out.
What did you see?
It was so clear. I know I saw it.
What did you see?
Well, I went to the window to pull down the shade, and I glanced out. You know how you do. And then I saw it.
You saw what?
That man was choking the girl.
Darling, what man?
The man in that room. He just kept choking her. It was awful.
All right, sweetheart. Don't be upset. It's all
I
right.
never saw anything like it. Chris, do something.
All right, I'll call the police.
The police? Why the police? Oh, maybe there's some explanation for it. Why don't you call the manager?
All right.
I don't understand it. I can't believe it happened, but I know I saw it.
Hello? I want to speak to the manager. While I was talking to the manager, I happened to glance at my wife. She had an expression on her face that I had never seen there before. It was a strangely poignant look, frightened and defeated. I'll never forget it. Come in.
Good evening, Mr. Stewart. I'm Mr. Spencer, the night manager.
Good evening. This is my wife, Mr. Spencer.
How do you do, Mrs. Stewart?
How do you do?
Well, I understand you've had quite a shock. I'm glad you seem to have gotten over it. If you want me to send for the house physician.
Oh, no, thank you. That won't be necessary.
Sure?
Well, my wife said it wasn't necessary.
I'm just taking every precaution. Well, now, will you tell me exactly what happened, Mrs. Stewart?
Well, I went to the window to pull down the shade, and I saw a man.
Where did you see him?
Oh, over there. The room on the corner. The same floor we're on.
That would be room 203. But it's dark.
Well, he turned out the lights.
Did he? When did he do that?
A few minutes ago.
Yes, I called you right away.
You don't believe me, do you?
Why, of course, Mrs. Stewart, but you wouldn't expect me to just call the police without looking into this first. I have to make sure. We'll go over there and investigate now. You want to come with me, Mr. Stewart?
Yes.
Oh, please.
Honey, we'll only be a minute.
I want to go with you. I don't want to be here alone. Take me with you, Chris.
I looked at my wife, and there it was again. The same fear and self-doubt. We went with Mr. Spencer to room 203. He knocked on the door.
Doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, he had plenty of time to get away.
All right, we better have a look inside. I'll use my pass key. Come in. There's no one here.
All right.
Is this the room, Mrs. Stewart?
Yes, this is the room. They were standing right there near the bed.
Well, the room doesn't seem to be a bit disturbed. Everything is in place. Bedspread isn't even wrinkled.
But I tell you, I saw it. I did. I know I did.
Maybe it wasn't this room.
Yes, it was this room. I recognize this chair.
Mr. Spencer, does any other room have a chair like this one?
No, this is the only chair of this kind in the entire hotel. Each of our rooms has its own decorating scheme. But, Mrs. Stewart, perhaps...
Don't look at me that way. I tell you, I saw it.
Yes, of course. Just a moment, Mrs. Stewart. Front desk, please. Hello, this is Mr. Spencer. What is the name of the check-in for room 203 today? I see. And what about yesterday? Thank you. Mr. Stewart, there's been no one in this room for more than 48 hours.
We returned to our room. My wife was very upset. And I had 1,000 questions I wanted to ask, but I didn't. I knew that Tony herself would have to volunteer the information. She would tell me why she was so frightened. She would tell me because she trusted me. I wasn't going to force her to tell me anything. I waited for her to speak.
Chris, do you believe I saw it?
Of course I do. But you know, darling, it is funny the way that room didn't look as if anybody had been in it.
I tell you, I saw it, Chris. I saw it. I can still see it. I've got to have seen it.
What do you mean you've got to have seen it? Couldn't you have imagined it?
Yes. Yes, I may have. Darling, someday I'd like to tell you a story.
What kind of a story?
A sad story. A story you may not want to hear.
Why don't you tell it to me now?
No, not now, but maybe someday.
All right. Why don't you just close your eyes now, sweetheart?
All right, Chris.
She was exhausted, and she fell asleep. I just looked at her. She was so beautiful. I went to the window and looked out. And suddenly, I heard Tony scream.
Chris, where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, Chris, darling, I saw them again. I saw them so clearly.
Sweetheart, you were dreaming.
No, I wasn't. I can still see them. I can see him choking her. Chris, don't you believe me?
Yes, I believe you.
She had long blonde hair, just
Like you?
Yes, like me. Oh, Chris, I want to get out of here. I want to go home.
That's a very fascinating story you tell me, Mrs. Stewart. You see a man strangle a girl from a hotel window, and now you seem to doubt the evidence of your own senses. Yes, I know there seems to be good reason to doubt. An empty room, no one there. Mrs. Stewart, does your husband know about you?
No, he doesn't, Dr. Barnes.
Why didn't you tell him?
I was afraid to.
You'll have to tell him, Mrs. Stewart. I think that's part of the problem.
You don't believe me either, do you, Dr. Barnes? You don't believe me at all.
Is that you, Tony?
Yes. You're home early.
Yes, I am, honey. Things were slow at the paper today, so I got the day off. Did you go to the city?
I had some shopping to do. And I had lunch with Claire.
Anything else?
Oh, that's all.
Who is Dr. Barnes?
Why do you ask about him?
You saw him at 10:30 this morning. I followed you.
Are you spying on me, Chris?
I heard you make the appointment on the phone this morning before I got up. I had a right to follow you.
Why, I just went for a checkup. I wasn't feeling...
You don't go to a psychiatrist for a checkup, Tony. I don't like secrets.
Do you love me, Chris?
I love the girl I married.
I'm still the same girl.
Are you? The girl I married didn't hide things.
All right, Chris. What do you want to know?
Why did you go to this doctor?
I was his patient 5 years ago.
His patient?
I was in an institution 5 years ago.
What kind of an institution?
A hospital for the mentally sick.
My wife had been mentally ill. Maybe there had been a murder. Maybe she imagined it. There was nothing I could do but call the police.
Good evening. I'm Detective Green, homicide.
Please, come in. This is my wife, Mrs. Stewart.
How do you do, ma'am?
How do you do?
What's the matter, Mrs. Stewart?
Nothing.
You look at me as if you know me.
No, I don't know you.
Let me explain, Detective Green.
I've seen you before. You're a reporter on the Examiner.
You must have a good memory. It's been a long time since I covered police news.
Well, it's part of my job. What's up?
Well, a few days ago, my wife and I decided to spend our anniversary at the Towers Hotel. And, Tony looked out of our window across the courtyard and saw a man strangle a girl. They were in room 203 of that hotel. But you see, when the manager checked, the room was empty, and it hadn't been occupied for 2 days.
Did you get a good look at the man, Mrs. Stewart?
Pretty good.
What did he look like?
Well, he was a man of about 45. His hair was dark, but rather thin.
Go on.
He was about your height.
5'11". Go on. Any distinguishing features you remember?
Well, he looked a lot like you.
Like me?
Would you turn to the side, please?
Sure.
He looked exactly like you. He is you.
I was amazed when I heard my wife say that Detective Green was the murderer. I didn't know what to think. Was this part of a hallucination? Was Tony ill again? And suddenly, she started to cry.
Oh, Chris. Please don't let her go away, please.
All right, darling. Detective Green,
it's okay. It's all right, I understand. You'd better get your wife some help as soon as you can.
Oh, please, please.
Okay, Miss Stewart. The case is closed as far as I'm concerned. Good night.
Chris, he was the man. I know he was.
All right, Tony. Try to get some sleep. Finally, Tony went to sleep. I left the house. I walked a few blocks, uptown or downtown, maybe crosstown, I don't remember which. I didn't know what to believe, and I didn't know what to do. And when I got home and went to our room, Tony wasn't there. I went through the house. Then I found a note in the foyer, propped against the phone.
Dear Chris, I'm going away. It's not fair for me to stay here. I love you, Tony.
I was just going out the front door to find her when the phone rang. Hello?
Hello, Stewart.
It was my night editor at the Examiner.
Say, listen. Here's the tip I think you've been waiting for.
What do you mean?
They just found the body of a girl in the river about a quarter of a mile from the Towers Hotel.
What did she look like?
Blonde hair, slender, very pretty. She couldn't have been more than 20. And she was strangled.
I'll be right over. And thanks.
Writing that note, Mrs. Stewart, was an act of weakness. If there's anything we've learned, it's that you can't run away. I'm not going to let you stay here tonight.
But where can I go, Dr. Barnes?
Where do you want to go?
Home.
That's where I think you should go. Dr. Barnes speaking. Who? Mrs. Stewart, it's your husband. Will you speak to him?
Oh, yes. Hello, Chris. What? Are you sure? No. Chris, you're not just saying that Where? Give me the address. Okay, I'll take a taxi and meet you there. Bye.
What happened, Mrs. Stewart?
They just found the body of a girl. Chris thinks it's the girl I saw. I'm going to meet him at the morgue to identify her for the police.
I could feel my heart skip a beat when I saw Tony. I knew then how much he meant to me. We only had time for a quick kiss, and then we went into the morgue. Detective Green was already there with some men from homicide. I could feel Tony stiffen when she recognized him. I didn't like the way she was acting, and I began to hate Detective Green for the way he inspired fear in my wife. The men stood around like mourners. Detective Green lifted the sheet, and he turned to my wife.
Is this the girl you say was strangled, Mrs. Stewart?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right, gentlemen, that's all. Thank you for coming here, Mrs. Stewart.
Take me out of here, Chris.
All right, darling.
Chris, that was the girl.
Then why didn't you say so in there?
Didn't you see the way he was looking at me? She's the girl. I'll never forget her face, never. And he killed her.
You take a cab and go right home.
Well, where are you going?
Never mind. I've got something to do. You go right home.
Here you are. Keep the change.
Thanks, lady.
Good evening.
Detective Green. What do you want?
I've been waiting for you. No, don't try to go. I have a gun.
What do you want?
I know you recognize Julie. And I know where your husband is. He's talking to the chief. You know what I have to do, don't you?
No, I don't.
You're the only living witness. Why did you tell your husband I was the man you saw?
You were the man I saw. I thought I was out of my mind, but now I know I'm not.
No, you're not. Would have been better for you if you were.
But the manager said the room was empty.
That's right, for 48 hours. But 2 days ago, I stayed in room 203. And I kept the key. And then yesterday, I took 202 with Julie. I made a suite of 202 and 203. Unregistered.
So you were in 203. I did see you.
That's right, room 203. And nobody would have known how a body got into an unregistered room except that Julie raised the shade. And you saw it. It's too bad that you saw what you thought you saw. And it made it such a nuisance for me. Using a linen truck to get her out of the hotel, putting her in my police car, dumping her in the river.
But why did you kill her?
I'm a married man, Mrs. Stewart. Julie got hard to handle. It was too bad, but I just had to get rid of her. And I have to get rid of you, too, Mrs. Stewart. I've met up with a lot of killers in my time. They always have a way of trapping themselves. But that's not going to happen to me. This job's going to be perfect. What's that? Mrs. Stewart, where does the store lead to?
The garden.
Tony!
Oh, Chris, what happened?
He started shooting first. They had to shoot back. Tony, he's dead.
Oh, Chris. Chris, you won't believe it, but I wasn't scared. I was strangely calm all the time he was talking. The fact that he came here to kill me proved definitely that I was right all the time. I finally knew that I never imagined any of it. I finally knew I was perfectly sane.
And always have been, darling. Look, we still have our anniversary to celebrate, haven't we? How would you like to go to Paris? I understand it's lovely in the fall.